So this is a video looking at student portfolios. So it's a very similar setup for elementary, for grades 3 to 5, middle years 6 to 10, and the IB grade 11 and 12. What this is the homeroom page. You get to it by clicking on your navigation, clicking on homeroom. You can get to a page with all the single subject stuff. Looks very similar. There's an About Me page, and there's a co-curricular page. Okay, so I'm going back to the homeroom. What each one of these boxes is a gadget that will update whenever a student puts a reflection or a piece of work or any type of writing onto part of their site. So let's just say they're working in How the World Works. What students will do is click on How the World Works, and you'll see on this page it says New Post. They don't have to do anything except click New Post, and the site will create a brand new page. It'll have it linked properly, and they'll be able to give it a title. So they've given it a title, they've written their little blurb, maybe they want to insert pictures, so they could go to Insert, Image. They could upload something that they've taken with their camera. They could search the web and put a URL. So let's pretend I've done that. They've found their picture and they put in from the internet, or they've uploaded it and they click OK. The image will now get embedded into the little post here. They could, if they wanted to, they could also embed or insert some type of Google document or a Google presentation or a spreadsheet. Anything that they've done on the Google app stuff, they pretty much can insert it here. If they have done something on Microsoft Word or something else that's tied to this, they could click on the add files and they could upload that stuff right there. So they've done all this, you click save, and what will happen is this is now the most recent post that they've had. So if you go to homeroom, what's going to happen is this updates and you see it has a little snippet from their last post. So by default, I believe this will show 3 to 5 posts, and then parents and students and teachers can click on the View More button and it will take them to the page with all their different posts. So maybe it's the next day, the student wants to put in another piece of reflection from this unit. They click on How the World Works. They click on New Post. And just like we did the other day, they're going to write their new post. So they've typed their thing, they click Save. Now this is on their How the World Works page. If we click on How the World Works, you can see their last 2 posts. If you go to homeroom, and this is where the start is, when you come to their site, this is the first thing you'll see that their first 2 posts are there. So any subject or any reflections, anything that they're going to write and put on here as part of their portfolio, this can be used constantly. It'll do multiple pages, as many as we need. They simply click on whichever side here, whichever subject it is that they want, and then click New Post. Start writing in their post. So they've written their little reflection, put in an image if they wanted. They click Save, and now mathematics, they have their first little reflection for mathematics. Again, the start page for their portfolio, when you first go to it, it's going to be this page, and so you're going to see their first few things they've written for each one. So as the year goes on, obviously these units will start filling up. So whichever one's the first one will have the first stuff, the second one the second stuff, etc., etc. The idea is throughout the year they'll be reflecting constantly and putting that stuff in here. There's no point in writing it first on a computer in Word and then transferring it to Google Docs, and then the day before meetings with parents they put it in. They might as well just start right from here. Let's work within this website. It's their website, it's their reflective piece. They'll be able to use this all the way through each division. So elementary school from grade 3 to grade 5, they'll be able to use this. Middle school, grade 6 to grade 10, and IB, grade 11 and 12. So just start having that idea that everything starts from within here, and it's not this idea of, oh, before we have parent-teacher conferences or student-led conferences, then we have to get them to get stuff and put it in here really quick. They can be using Photo Booth to take pictures of documents that they've created, or They could use a digital camera, take a picture, and upload that picture. There's lots of ways that they can be utilizing this to document their learning over time. And over time, this will just continuously grow. The front page will only ever show 3. When you go into, for example, this How the World Works, View More, it will show 10. So you'll scroll down, it'll show 10, and then it'll have more pages. So over time, it's just referenced chronologically. So this is a solution that will work for portfolios for a long time for us.